afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Campfire Storytime. I brought a little friend with me today. Anyone know who this is? Anyone know? Who is it? It's Stickman. It's Stickman. I love the story of Stickman, and he's a good friend of mine. I'm living outdoors, and having Stickman with me always reminds me of the good things you can do with all the wonderful nature things around me. So today, we're going to be reading the story of Stickman. The Stickman was written by Julia Donaldson. Stickman lives in the family tree with his stick lady love and their stick child number 3. One day he wakes early and goes for a jog. Stickman, oh Stickman, beware of that dog. No. What's the dog gonna do? A stick, barks the dog. An excellent stick. The right kind of stick for my favourite trick. I'll fetch it, I'll drop it, I'll fetch it, and then I'll drop it and fetch it and drop it again. Oh no, poor Stickman. I'm not a stick. Why can't you see? I'm a Stickman. I'm a Stickman. I'm a Stickman. That's me. I want to go home to my family tree. Stickman's not very happy now, is he? A notice says, dogs must be kept on the lead. At least the game was over and Stickman was free. He sets off for home and hop on a twirl. Oh Stickman, beware of that girl. A stick, cries the girl with a smile on her face. The right kind of poo stick for winning the race. No, can Stickman swim? Has everyone got one? Got one to throw. It's 1, 2, 3, into the river they go. The poor Stickman, he's fallen into the river. Oh no. Everyone played poo sticks before. It's a good game, isn't it? Let's see who can get their stick under the bridge the quickest. I'm not a poo stick, why can't you see? I'm Stickman, I'm Stickman, I'm Stickman, that's me. I'm heading away from the family tree. Stickman is floating, he floats on and on. Stickman, oh Stickman, beware of that swan. A twig, says the swan, the twig is the best. It's the right kind of twig to weave into my nest. It's gonna be the nest, oh no. I'm not a twig, why can't you see? I'm a Stickman, I'm a Stickman, I'm a Stickman! That's me. I long to be back with my family tree. The nest is deserted and the Stickman is free. He drifts down the river and sails out to sea. Oh. He's a long way from home, old Stickman, isn't he? He tosses and turns to the frolicking form, washes him up to the beach far from home. Here comes my dad with a spade in his hand. Stickman, oh Stickman, beware of the sand. A mast, yells the dad, an excellent mast. Hooray! There's a flag on our castle at last. I'm not a mast, you silly old flag, or a sword for a knight, or a hook for a bag. I'm not a pen, I'm not a bow, I'm not a bat, or a boomerang. I'm... Who is he? Who is he? Everyone together? Stickman, oh Stickman, beware of the snow. Here comes a boy in a warm woolly scarf, and armed with a snowman. He says, with a laugh. I'm not an arm, can nobody see? I'm a stick man, I'm a stick man, I'm a stick man, that's me. Will I ever get back to my family tree? Oh no, he's far from home. How long has he been gone now? It's like all summer, all spring, all summer, and now it's winter. Has he seen 3 seasons? Stickman is lonely, Stickman is lost, Stickman is frozen and covered in frost. Stickman is weary, his eyes start to close. He stretches and yawns, lies down for a doze. We all go for a doze. Yes. Or the voice saying, there's a good stick for our fire. We've got a fire. Stickman doesn't like fires though, does he? Yeah, he's sitting there and make sure no one grabs our Stickman. We don't want to put him on our fire. Or the voice saying, here's a good stick for our fire. Stickman is lying asleep in the grate. Can anyone wake him before it's too late? Oh no, Stickman. You've had a big story, you've had a big adventure. He dreams of his kids and his stick lady love, then suddenly wakes. What's that noise above? Oh, it's raining today, so that's the noise over we've got. It starts to crackle and then turns to a shout. Ho, 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 I'm stuck, get me out. A Stickman, now where can that be? Don't worry, cries Stickman, I'll soon set you free. A scratch and a scrape and a flurry and a shot, a wiggle and a jiggle and pokes a with a foot. He shoves and a nudge, a hop and a jump. And Santa falls into the room with a thump. Are you going to see Santa very shortly? I wonder what you've asked of Santa. Will he get stuck in your chimney? Stickman, oh Stickman, you're an excellent friend. Thanks a million, thanks without end. Then Stickman helps Santa deliver the toys to fast asleep girls and fast asleep boys. Oh, look at them flying and Santa coming over. Faster and faster they fly through the snow till Santa says, only one chimney to go. Nearly finished. Sick ladies lonely, the children are sad. It would be like Christmas without their stick dad. They toss and they turn in the family bed. But what is that chattering sound overhead? Someone is tumbling into their house. Is it a bird? A bat? Or is it a mouse? Or could it, yes, could it just possibly be? Who could it be? Who could it be? Anyone guess? Anyone guess? All together? I'm Stickman, I'm Stickman, I'm Stickman, that's me! And I'm sticking right here in the family tree. Oh, we're all happy. The end. Right, so that's the end of our story today. So what do you think Stickman was feeling that way? Well, all that time when he just went for that simple jog and then he got chased by the dog, and then he got skipped by the girl, and then went out in the swan and out to sea with the sandcastles, and then picked up for the fire, or picked up for the snowman, and finally the fire. Eventually rescued Santa. So what was he feeling? Was he happy? Was he sad? Was he lonely? Was he scared? Yeah, it's always sometimes good to be those things, but we're out with our friends, yeah, and that's what he made. He made a friend in Santa, which gave joy and happiness back to himself, yeah, and stopped his stick that he loved and his 3 children worrying about him on this Christmas. Because we all like to be home with our family. It's always the best thing, yeah, to be outside. Yeah, it's nice to be outside, nothing around, but it's always really good to be doing these things we like with our family as well. So that's why I really like Stickman. And I find the books that Julie Donaldson is such an inspirational stories, and rhymes, rhythm flows, and you can really interact with children while reading these books, and the more they know these books, they can join in, and the other they can make a story. Now we've got an adventure with Stickman. It's all possible endless things here. So what adventures can Stickman do besides on nature school? He can help build trees, forts, he can build a Stickman tree, he can build endless things. We think that Stickman on their own little adventures. So that's really why I like the Julie Donaldson books, and just having a little plush little toy sort of on there. Yeah, if you see now they're seeing Stickman, bringing Stickman along with the book with my adventures, and that, or just having a few of these cuddly plush little toys inside there. Sometimes they can cuddle up and sit down in a tent or in a den, just chat to them and learn the imaginations and play and creativity which you can have. They can go out and have adventures with them as well. So that's why I chose Stickman for my book. The music side of it, I find sometimes playing a little bit of music or having music as atmosphere can just calm the children down, because they just want to listen to it. See, we're going to play, yeah. When I pick the recorder up, they're going to think, what songs are you going to do now? Yeah, and I played The Lord of the Rings, because we know The Lord of the Rings is one big adventure with Frodo, or starting off with The Hobbit, Bilbo Baggins going for the journey with leaving the Shire for the first time. So he had all those experiences, and he wrote them down to his book. He left that for Bilbo, and then Bilbo goes for his adventure, leaving the Shire for the first time, having these big adventures, discovering new things outside. But he had friends who have been outside, and friends along him all the way. Yeah, so things like that. So books to me, which give journey, give inspiration, and inspire adventure and interest and creativity, are the books which I really, really love. And that's the things which I would use sort of on there. Finishing off, as we see, when I'm around campfires and stories, I like to have a camp blanket. And to me, my camp blanket I'm wearing here is my storybook of my life in scouting and for the armed forces and outdoor activities sort of thing. Each one of these badges on my blanket has a story to tell, and each time I would love to talk about stories and see what happened on these little adventures when I was actually around, sort of on there. So I'm Pete Allen, and I say I hope you enjoyed the stories on there. As I always say to everyone on there, just remember, it's better to be one with the wilderness than to fight the struggle. I hope to see you around.